Hello students, yesterday we were seeing that how the little girl was so much afraid of her father, and once he leaves the home, she feels so relaxed and relieved that now her father is not at home and she can do whatever she wants to do. She can feel a bit relaxed and the fear inside her just gone away as soon as her father leaves the home. But now, because at that point of time the little girl thought that her father is very strict, very rude, he can chide him, he can beat him, he can beat her, so she is scared a lot to her father. Now student, we will see from the here we will read from this paragraph 2 of 10, the first part. In the evening when he came home, she stood near the staircase and heard his loud voice in the hall. Now student, you saw the first scene where the father of the little girl is going from the house every day. Whenever he goes from the house to his work, for his work, after going, the little girl feel relaxed. But now this is the time of his returning. When her father returns to home, what happens then? Because every evening he will return. Also, he has not gone forever. In the beginning he goes for work, and then in the evening he again returns to home. And whenever he returns to home in the evening, the little girl did what? She generally used to stand in the hall, in the staircase, near the staircase. The staircase, the steps, the stair steps of your house. In your house. तो आपके घर में वो सीढ़ियाँ होती है, by stepping on that you go on to roof. That is actually a staircase. The group of steps is called staircase. पूरी की पूरी जो सीढ़ियाँ होती है सबको एक साथ together we refer it as staircase. So here what happens, whenever the father of the girl returns home, she stands near the staircase and heard his loud voice in the hall. What sound of loud voice her father makes after coming to house? Whenever he comes into house from his work, whenever he return home, he generally screams and shouts over everything. It generally happens with many person. You can correlate yourself with this. Whenever your father returns home, he generally remains in anger. And a working person when returns to home, he is so angry, frustrated from his work, from everything has happened on the way, the traffic jam and the pressure of boss and everything, whatever has happened on the workplace. Sometimes stimulate at the home, coming at the home. So the people, the working men, whenever they generally return to home, they actually shouts at their wife and some other member of the family. So just like that, whenever he's come, he just shouts on everything. It's not very uncommon thing for an Indian family. You can understand this, and that is exactly what happens here also. With this girl, this girl's father also, speaks quite loudly over everything. Why this is their home? Where is my coat? Where is my that? Where is my that? On various topics generally, our father makes a lot of noise after coming home, after returning home from his office, from his work. And then what sort of sounds he generally, what he generally shouts. Bring my tea into the drawing room. Just like that, his father, he's generally angry whenever he returns, and that is the thing with every man. Whoever goes out to do work, whenever they return to home, they always shout at his wife or at his mother, at some other brother, sister, sons, daughters. Hasn't the paper come yet? Mother, go and see if my paper's out there and bring me my slippers. Now these things actually his father shouts whenever he returns to home. What things he shouts? He said that, hasn't the paper come yet? The paper has not come yet. And where is and bring me my tea also, into the drawing room. Drawing room is clearly shown as a place where, you sit and have some snacks and watch your TV. Your drawing room, just the sitting room, is your drawing room. And then he asks his wife to go and to bring his to go and see if my papers out there, just see if the papers there. And then he also orders, this is not a way of instructing and asking or advising, this is ordering. He also orders to bring him his slippers, because after coming from home he will wear slippers, and generally from going out we wear shoes. And mother here, students, is not the mother of the man, of this man. He is calling to his wife, but this little, this story has been narrated to you from the girl's point of view, from the little girl's point of view, from this little girl's point of view. And that is exactly why, it has been referred here as mother. It is the mother of the little girl, not the mother of the person. And so it is this mother, this lady is actually the wife of that man, the father of the little girl. So he is telling to his wife to go and bring him his slippers. Slippers, you understand what this is? So now tomorrow we will read from paragraph 2, students.